out here.
Where? Where the news crew at?
You don't see that truck right there?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's going down in this bitch. Let me turn my camera around. Crash in this bitch.
They locked it up.
No, they ain't locked the door. This open to the public.
Yeah, of course.
What's going on?
Hi, thank you. I got my hat on. Oh my God. Should I turn my head around?
You flip him over.
Not gonna do it, sorry.
Well, you can get less information from people.
There would be the public comments. There are really people over here. November 3rd.
What's going on, bro? So what, you got some type of make money thing going on?
Well, I really do like eyebrows and tattoos.
Yeah. But how Tony Robbins fit in?
He helps people.
He's a motivator,
with
right?
AI, yeah, and he helps you with AI, how to upgrade your business, how to learn, how to.
You don't know how to use AI that well?
No, I do, but it's time to learn some more.
Oh.
It's 2026.
What's going on, bro?
Yo.
Because you'll get the same view. How y'all doing? There you go. Oh, you still attached?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not attached right now. Okay.
Go ahead.
So you can have-
I'll get that front row seat there.
Yeah. I gotta put you in the seat. Like this.
How you doing?
She's here. Wow. To speak. ready, Mr. Clerk? Okay, then I would like to call our regular board meeting to order at 6:31. We are located in the village chambers, 2350 South 25th Avenue. Mr. Clerk, can you give a roll call?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chalmalabi.
Here.
Trustee Senior.
Here.
Mayor Thompson.
Here.
Trustee Shelby.
Here.
Trustee Wimper.
Here.
Trustee Miller is absent. Madam President, we do have a quorum today. Can everyone please stand for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I will now read the pledge of civility. In the interest of civility, I pledge to promote civility by listening, being respectful of others, acknowledging that we are all striving to support and improve our community, and understand that we each may have different ideas for achieving that objective. Now, I will ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. Next item 2, presentation. We have none this evening. Item 3, communications. Madam President, did you have anything for me? No communications. Item 4, consideration to approve the following minutes. Minutes from the October 6, 2025 regular board meeting.
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Senior, seconded by Trustee Chalmalabi. Madam President.
Thank you, Trustee Chalmalabi. You have any questions about the minutes from October 6th? No question. Trustee Senior?
No questions.
Trustee Wimper? No questions. Trustee Shelby? No questions. Mr. Clerk?
Roll call. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chalmalabi.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Shelby.
Yes.
Trustee Wimper.
Yes.
Trustee Miller is absent. Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you all. Next item. Consideration to approve the following minutes. Minutes from the October 20th, 2025 regular board meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Senior, seconded by Trustee Shelby. Madam President.
Thank you. Trustee Chalmalabi, any questions or comments?
None.
Trustee Senior?
No questions.
Trustee Wimper? No questions. Trustee Shelby? No questions. Mr. Clerk?
Roll call. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chalmalabi.
Yes.
Trustee Senior.
Yes.
Trustee Shelby.
Yes.
Trustee Wimper.
Yes.
Trustee Miller is absent. Madam President, this too carries 4-0. Thank you all. Next, item 5, consideration to approve expenditures. Grand total of all funds, $1,013,104.09 for the period ending October 28, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Senior, seconded by Trustee Shelby. Madam President, open for discussion.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. In the absence of the finance chairwoman, Trustee Abraham, Trustee Shelby, will you please read the warrant list?
Yes, Mayor. Okay, the warrant list of October 28, 2025, the vendors are AT&T in the amount of $8,441.43. B&F Construction Code Services Incorporated in the amount of $8,730. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois in the amount of $170,792.41. Broadview Westchester Joint Water Agency in the amount of $344,560.04. ComEd in the amount of $3,961.05. David Onsley Incorporated in the amount of $6,000. Delgado Law Group LLC in the amount of $28,529.75. Edwin Hancock Engineering Company in the amount of $28,420.30. Enterprise FM Trust in the amount of $19,101.98. Everlast Blacktop Incorporated in the amount of $287,233.96. Image Tech LP in the amount of $3,618.96. Lincoln National Life Insurance Company in the amount of $7,126.93. Montana and Well LLC in the amount of $28,547.30. Tran US Incorporated in the amount of $22,425. And Urban Efficiency Group LLC in the amount of $6,000. The total of expenditures over $2,500 came to $973,489.11, which is 96% of our total expenditures in the amount of $1,013,104.09. And the total accounts that these funds were taken from, the moment here. Okay, we have the general fund account in the amount of $329,840.78. We have the motor fuel tax fund in the amount of $3,752.03. We have the Roosevelt and 17th Avenue TIF fund in the amount of $1,400. And we have the capital projects fund in the amount of $329,986.24. And we have the water and sewage fund in the amount of $348,125.04. Again, for a grand total of $1,013,104.09. And Madam Mayor, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Shelby. Trustee Chakalala, do you have any questions or comments?
No.
Trustee Senior?
No question.
Trustee Winthrop?
No questions.
Trustee Shelby?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can you roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chamalave?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes.
Trustee Shelby?
Yes.
Trustee Winthrop?
Yes.
Trustee Miller is absent. Madam President, this carries 4-0 to pay the bills. Thank you all. Next is item 6, application for the authority to expend funds totaling $11,200 for a purchase order for PERP COSMIP for the police department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Senior, seconded by Trustee Shelby. Madam President.
Thank you. So this PO is for the police executive research form for Deputy Chief Johnson to attend in 2026. It's already been allocated for $11,200. Trustee Chakalala, do you have any questions or comments?
No questions.
Trustee Senior?
No questions.
Trustee Winthrop?
No questions.
Trustee Shelby?
No questions.
Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, we can, Madam President. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chamalave?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes.
Trustee Shelby?
Yes.
Trustee Winthrop?
Yes.
Trustee Miller is absent. Madam President, this carries 4-0. Thank you all. Next item, 7, committee reports which are given at each first meeting of the month, starting with our business license committee. Trustee Senior.
No report at this time.
Thank you, Trustee. Next, police and fire. Trustee Shelby.
And no report.
Thank you, Trustee. Next, finance committee. Trustee Abraham, who is absent today. Does anyone have anything in their stead? No? Thank you. Next, building and public property. Trustee Miller, who's also absent. Does anyone, I'm sorry, she just walked in. Please let the record reflect that at 6:40 p.m., Trustee Miller arrived to the meeting. Trustee Miller, do you have a report this evening?
No.
Thank you, ma'am. Next is water and drainage and health. Trustee Chamalave.
No report, just want to thank the Director Ames, who gave me the stormwater management plan as a follow-up from our last committee. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Trustee. Next, street sidewalks and alleys. Trustee Winthrop.
Yes, just want to thank Public Works. We received email from Roberta McGill about the stretch of Baton Drive from 17th to 13th Avenue have been littered with broken glass bottles and papers and cans for weeks. Public Works got it cleaned up and they will do leaf checks to make sure that area stays clean.
Did that conclude your report, Trustee?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. That concludes item 7. Next is item 8, old business. We have none. Item 9, new business, starting with A. A motion to establish a consent agenda to include the following items: I will read these items into the record and then we can ask for a motion to establish the consent agenda. A1, a resolution authorizing and approving expenses related to attendance of Village President Katrina Thompson at the Power of Place Conference for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois. 2, a resolution of the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois, appointing, and I'm gonna butcher this name, excuse me, please, Machan Young to the Board of Fire and Police Commissioners. Number 3, a resolution authorizing and approving an intergovernmental agreement with the Cook County Department of Public Health for the provision of environmental health inspectional services for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois. Number 4, a resolution authorizing and approving an indemnification agreement between the Village of Broadview and Loyola University Medical Center regarding the provision of fire inspectional services by the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois. Number 5, an ordinance of the Village of Broadview, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing and approving the First Amendment to the agreement of purchase and sale by and between the Village of Broadview and Intelligent Digital Holdings, LLC, for the property located at 1426 Roosevelt Road, Broadview, Illinois. Number 6, an ordinance amending Title 13, real property transactions for the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois. Finally, item 7, consideration of an application for a business license requested by Zeco LLC, doing business as LA Chemicals, located at 2415 Gardner Road, to operate in the Village of Broadview, County of Cook, State of Illinois. I need a motion to establish the consent agenda.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly motioned by trustee Senior, seconded by trustee Shelby to establish the consent agenda. Madam President?
Thank you. Trustee Chamalala, do you have any questions or comments for the consent agenda?
No.
Trustee Senior?
No question.
Trustee Winters?
No questions?
Trustee Shelby?
No questions.
Trustee Miller?
No, I see the attorney fixed the question that I had for you. I know for.
Okay, so on, item number 4, I'm gonna ask for, so we need a motion to approve the consent agenda, and then I'll need a motion to remove item 4.
Or you could just, another way to do it, Mayor, would be to approve, or to approve the consent agenda to include all items except item 4, and then you can vote on that, and then you can vote separately to table item 4.
So can I ask for a superseding motion to approve the consent agenda, as established with the exception of item 4? Motion?
Yeah, a motion to approve.
Need a second?
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Shelby, seconded by trustee Senior. This is a superseding motion to establish the consent agenda to include all items with the exception of item 4. I'll take a roll call, Madam President.
Yes.
Thank you. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chamalala?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes.
Trustee Shelby?
Yes.
Trustee Winters?
Yes.
Trustee Miller?
Yes.
Thank you all. This approves 5-0 to establish the consent agenda. Now, item B, motion to approve the consent agenda as established, and again, with the exception of item 4. Need a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly motioned by trustee Chamalala, seconded by trustee Senior. Madam President?
Roll call, please.
Roll call. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chamalala?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes.
Trustee Shelby?
Yes.
Trustee Winters?
Yes.
Trustee Miller?
Yes.
And Madam President, this carries 5-0 to approve the consent agenda as established with the exception of item 4. Now, item C, a motion to approve any items removed from the consent agenda.
Motion to approve.
Well, if I may, I think that this is, time for the motion to table item 4,
To
because
table this?
that item is actually.
Okay, instead of the motion to approve, we're gonna change that to a motion to table, and this would be item 4 that we remove from the consent agenda. Need a motion?
I motion to table item number 4.
Second.
Thank you. It's been properly motioned by trustee Chamalala, seconded by trustee Senior to table item 4. Madam President, will you have a roll call?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Trustee Abraham is absent. Trustee Chamalala?
Yes.
Trustee Senior?
Yes.
Trustee Shelby?
Yes.
Trustee Winters?
Yes.
Trustee Miller?
Yes.
And this has been tabled with the vote of 5-0. Thank you all. Next item, 10, Village Clerk's report. I have nothing this evening. Item 11, public comments. Before we get into public comment, I just want to go over the house rules real quickly. The Village of Broadview encourages citizen input. Those wishing to address the village board under public comments must fill out the attached speaker request form and submit it to the village clerk prior to the start of the board meeting. The president will then call your name at the appropriate time. When addressing the village board, your remarks are limited to 3 minutes. The total allotted minutes for this evening will be 30 minutes for all public comments. When the president recognizes you, please state your name and address for the record and speak loudly. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Madam President.
Mr. Clerk, I know you read the civility pledge at the beginning of the board meeting, so I would like for you to read that again, because this pledge exists for a reason, to ensure that our conversation remains respectful, constructive, and grounded in our shared commitment to our community. So will you please read this again?
I sure will read that again, Madam President. So this is the Pledge of Civility. In the interest of civility, I pledge to promote civility by listening, being respectful of others, acknowledging that we are all striving to support and improve our community, and understanding that we each may have different ideas for achieving that objective. Thank you.
Thank you. First up is Mr. Ian Hart.
Hello, my name is Ian Perry. 2 weeks ago, I spoke here about unity. I said that in the fight against ICE, we protesters should be working with Broadview, not against them. After the meeting ended in shouting, I emailed the mayor and said I still believed in what I said, and asked if she wanted to have a conversation about how we can reach a more peaceful coexistence. And to her credit, she agreed. So I met with the mayor, Chief Mills, and a few other deputies on Thursday, October 23rd. In that meeting, we discussed the aid tent on Lexington. I told them that in addition to providing first aid to those hit by chemicals, we were also providing aid to the families affected by ICE. We were collecting and delivering donations to families too afraid to leave their house. We were helping people whose loved ones had been taken get legal resources. We were providing bilingual witnesses who could accompany people looking for their family members as they approached the ICE facility, ensuring that they would not be grabbed themselves. The mayor and Chief Mills agreed that these services that we provided were important and necessary. Chief Mills wanted to talk with Karen, his main point of contact in these matters, about the tent's future. We ended the meeting by agreeing to keep an open line of communication going forward. It seemed like a very productive meeting, and I told my fellow protesters as such. We discussed next steps in this process while having the most peaceful weekend we had had since the protest started. No arrests for the first time since September. Then, on Tuesday, October 28th, before Karen had a chance to talk to Chief Mills, a couple of officers posted a notice on our tent saying we had to take it down by Thursday at 10 a.m. You have my contact info. You could have called me, you could have emailed me, but you chose to post the note, like cowards. We decided to call the media and have them show up on Thursday at 10 a.m. to see Broadview take down our tent. But you waited until 6:30 that night, when most of us had dispersed and the media had left to tear down our tent and grab supplies out of our hands, like cowards. On Saturday, we were angry. Broadview had taken down the lone beacon of hope in that dark corner. And then you started firing chemicals at us. You left us defenseless, and then you opened fire. Like cowards. That will forever be your legacy, Broadview. You cleared out our last line of defense to roll out the welcome mat for the fascist regime. Shame on you, Mayor Thompson, and this entire board for allowing this to happen. Shame on you, Chief Mills and Broadview PD, for grabbing first aid supplies out of our hands and then turning around and firing at us. May God have mercy on your souls, because the history books certainly won't.
That's your time. Thank you. Next is Rabbi Michael Ben Yusuf.
Greetings to the mayor, constituents, my fellow protesters who are standing on the front lines. Today, I'm invoking the supremacy clause in Article 6 of the Constitution that states the Constitution, federal laws and treaties are the supreme law of the land. This means federal law takes precedence over your ordinance. This article takes immediate precedence over your ordinance of the law is the Freedom Religious Restoration Act of 1993, passed by the Senate and signed into law in 1993, prohibits any agency, department, or officials of the United States or any state, the government, from burdening a person's exercising his religious freedoms to carry out his duties. So today, I'm invoking my constitutional rights to go into the areas of Broadview on 1930 B Street, and it should be 24/7 because there's no specifications in this Constitution that gives it 9 to 6. So I'm invoking this Saturday. I will be able to vote protest and then going beyond the state police, Broadview Police, and ICE agents to go up to that building. If you prohibit me from carrying out my duties of the constitutional rights, I will be filing a lawsuit against you, Mayor, against the city of Broadview, and against the state police for providing or preventing me to carry out my duties as a religious clergy. Thank you so much.
Next is Melissa E.
Good evening, everyone. Excuse me if I'm a little bit nervous, bear with me. I want to speak about what happened this weekend. I think it's important to point out. So this weekend, it was pretty concerning. There was a large number of police presence from multiple towns, and streets were shut down. There was tear gas deployed at the protesters. Many of us were surrounded in the evening by police officers. And they repeatedly told us we were in violation of status 720 ILCS 5_25-1, which refers to mob action. The people using force, violence, or disturbing the peace. But that's not what we were doing. We were peacefully protesting. There was no threat, no violence from the protesters. Actually, the violence came from the officers. And I think part of it was that the law was not prepared for the amount of people that showed up on Saturday. It was a large crowd. Instead of adjusting for the safety, the officers escalated the situation. Our protest area is very restricted. It's a small space, and it was definitely not able to handle the crowd that showed up that day, and that was a big part of the problem. Sorry. Another concern was obviously the aid tent that was there. We didn't have that aid tent there, so we were not able to provide rescue efforts to those that were tear gassed. It was a tough situation. I want to stress the importance of why we are protesting. There are families that are showing up daily to that facility center, trying to get information about their family members. We are concerned about the inhumane situation that these people that are being detained are living in that facility.
That's your time, thank you. Next is Linda Barker.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Linda Barker, and I'm a resident of Broadview, sad to say. My heart goes out for all the things that are going on in Broadview, but something that's been affecting me since 21. I filed a request asking that my garbage, this might sound crazy, my garbage needs to be picked up in a different location from where they designated me to roll my cans. At one time, I was able to do this, but after I had surgery, I was unable to. I reside in my house, my sister resides in my house. I'm 75, my sister's 73. All we're asking for is our garbage cans be picked up on the other side of our fence. I was told by Mr. Ames that if things were changed to meet my needs, they would have to do it for everyone. I rest my case. Thank
you. Next is Francine Smith.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here tonight because this has been a long time coming. And I'm proud, I stand proud tonight to come and face you, Mayor, and you, Chief Mills, given the honor that you guys have not been transparent with me, and I demand answers regarding my son's murder, which was Brandon Smith, that took place in 2017. You guys had told me from day one that it was a cold case. No investigations was fully investigated upon his case. Regardless of what anyone thought of my son, he was a son, he was a grandson, and he was a father, a brother, and a nephew. And today, I stand here and I'm requesting that you guys do your jobs and do what we as constituents are paying you guys to do. Because the transparency and accountability has not been there. And I have asked to make appointments with you, Mayor, that I've been denied. My mother is 89 years old, and the way my mother was treated that night was unacceptable. You guys kept my mother in a house that's sickly, bedridden, and could not get to her medication. She was stripped from all of her rights. And didn't even know the seclusion of what was going on with my son. When she tried to attempt to save his life, your officers pushed her away and told her to get away. My mother's a registered nurse and have been for 30 plus years. We have been residents of Broadview for 40 plus years. And this is where it stopped, because this is a circus, and you the ringleader. And it stops here. It stops. Because I don't care what anybody say, I'm a mother just like you is, and you would think you would have some compassion and reach out and respect the fact that I lost a son and my life ain't been the same. And I deserve that. He deserved that. Regardless of what anybody thought about him, like I said, he was a human being. This is not right. And if this is what you're going to do, you need to remove yourself.
Next is Gary Smith.
sure that's my sister Francine, everything she said is true. And with the protesters, everything they're saying is true. I've seen it myself, I have it on my phone. The way they just mistreat them for no reason. But the only other thing I'm concerned about, and my mom is concerned about, is a piece of paper. She needs the piece of paper of the ordinance that y'all said that y'all had about abandoned vehicles that's causing wreck problems or whatever. When y'all have the garbage cans and the garbage that's not being picked up, that's causing wreck problems in Broadview. But at the same time, y'all removed all the cars from on one side of Broadview saying that they were abandoned. And the other side of Broadview, the cars are still sitting there. No license plates, no registration or nothing. And I wanna know, y'all picking and choosing or what? That's all I need to say.
Erica Smith? Erica Smith? No, you can't.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Angela Patterson?
Good evening, Broadview. Yes. My issue is similar to other residents here in Broadview. I'm not here for personal vendettas. I'm not here for tragedies. I'm here to ask why we have over 25 abandoned buildings, 30 empty or more business spaces. We have no CPA on staff. We're enduring political and personal retaliation on our residents. Our government is ignoring cease and desist orders. And we've heard about alleged theft from our park districts and elementary schools by our one and only mayor. We're trying to figure out when is enough enough. Our mayor has more than just you all to worry about. She has more than just what we're worried about. But what her concern should be is what you people are enduring here in this room. What our residents are enduring, the pain, the suffering, and the anguish that we're enduring on a daily basis.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you all are aware, but our mayor has a beautiful business that's called Amore Strategies. It is a sex toy, body cream, oil, and game business. That business took videos, pictures of our kids at our schools. It also received money of about $27,000 from our educational fund. I have questions and concerns about that. I also have, where we've been outside, we've been relocating things for our summer programs. Our mayor's family member received $16,000 for 6 weeks of work. You all should be concerned where your educational fund and tax dollars are going. I know I am. The property on 1426 Roosevelt Road was just sold. The village of Broadview got that building at no cost. What will we receive back into our government fund or municipal funds for this property? It's very concerning to me. Also, the 1426 Roosevelt Road building is owned by Intelligent Digital Holdings, LLC. Look it up, you might be surprised on who the owner is. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice
Mayor, Board of Trustees, people in attendance. My name is Manny, I'm a resident here. Funny. Since 2009, I've been here and I've watched the council wars and I've not seen an attendance like this since then. It was misguided then, and I think it's misguided now. And I'll tell you why. I know for a fact that the allegations against our police department is not true at all. I've served this village as an elected official and as an appointed official since 2009. I've had the pleasure of working alongside 4 police chiefs. And this is the only one that has the entire department accountable. Fact. You want to talk about it? We can't. As it relates to what I've seen out here at Beach Street, who was the guy called me a coward?
I'd start at you're a coward.
And I tell you why it's incorrect.
Because you're a coward?
Because for me, what I'm trying to do is avoid the confrontation that I've witnessed over the last few months. Mushroom and blow up into what it is now. None of you people live in the village of Broadview, but yet you gonna demand rights for your First Amendment rights, contrary to my rights to live safe and free and without harassment. Without harassment, I promise you, you don't live without harassment. And that being said, I've witnessed agitators, some of which are still in this room right now, and the commission of functions like putting down Jersey walls. I watched the IDOT crew do that and was berated. I watched our police officers stand with folks in their faces, nose to nose, threatening them, telling them that they're on the wrong side, and all that they do is protect you all. Right. So as it relates to me, the guy you think pulled a coward move in removing your tent, it wasn't that. It was the fact that we received numerous phone calls about what appeared to be a homeless encampment. You're right. The graciousness of the police chief and the mayor was to allow for a medical tent to be erected. And the fact that, to your point, you guys, or at least some of you, I won't say all of you, I don't want to make a sweeping indictment, decided to push the limits, decided to create an unwanted and unsightly situation here in Broadview of what, by the way, you don't pay any taxes. And I understand most what your right might be.
Provided the township does.
Okay? And I am gonna conclude with this, okay? As mayor, I support you. I support the decision that this board has made to protect the residents of Broadview, for which I am one. And what I will say, Mayor,
4 minutes now,
is keep up the good work. I know where you come from, I know where the village came from, and the political agitators that are in the audience
15 seconds now.
are the same people that was in 2009.
That's time. 4 minutes, 5 seconds now.
Next, Mark K. Mark K.
Is he gonna get 4 minutes?
Village of Broadview.
2 weeks ago, I was here, this meeting, and what the people didn't realize was, as a fellow activist, a protester, was that we were here to observe. And clearly, this group is against America. And so, being that you're against America, then America is going to meet you with protest. Let's go head to head on the protest. I'm going to give you something to smile about. Okay?
a ratchet here. Matter of fact, we don't have to talk no more.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. That concludes our public comments for the evening. Next is item 12, Village President's report. Mayor Katrina Thompson.
6:45, 30 minutes.
Mr. Clerk, how much time do we have left for public comment? Because I don't keep track.
5.
We got 5 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sign up.
Next is Noah Lester.
Hi, I'm Noah. I've been protesting at the Broadview Detention Center for around a month now. When I came here, I had seen the videos on the news that showed very intense moments, and I was alone, so I was a little scared. As soon as I got here, I met a community of great people at a nearby A tent. This tent held resources for not only protesters, but the families who had had loved ones taken. When they were lost in a maze of concrete barriers, they could get help and direction and to get medication to their family members. On October 30th at 7 p.m., the city of Broadview waited until there was a few people left and rolled in with police, a dump truck, a tractor, and took it down. That tent symbolized community and hope, and a constant presence standing against the kidnapping and oppression happening at this facility. And food, water, community donations were picked up by a tractor while Broadview police blocked the street, treating us as if we're evil people. I think this sets a dangerous precedent. It doesn't make it okay that you left our supplies sitting in a container rather than in a landfill. It was more than items being taken away. It was like watching our community being oppressed and our voices being silenced. Mayor Thompson, I don't understand your actions. You already push us out every day at 6 p.m. and you keep us huddled within concrete barriers. You don't need to get rid of our tent. We didn't walk out last week to spite you. We walked out because to chalk up our presence here to one person who had a beer is disrespectful to everyone who volunteers their time here, fighting for people stuck in that boarded up building. And this was one final kick in the gut. It's done now. You can kick us off Lexington, but we will be back. Even with the snow next week, we'll be here every day as a voice for those detainees. We will not be driven away. Thank you.
Say it louder. Say it louder. I couldn't hear you. Say it louder.
Who's next? Next is Daniel South.
Daniel Schaus, I want to talk about how one thing that seems to be brought up here from people that are against us as the protesters is that this only affects the village of Broadview, when the greater state of Illinois is affected just as hard, if not harder, because they are actively targeting certain towns and neighborhoods for their attacks. And to try to come and tell us that safety is more important than our rights and our ability to hold our government accountable is just absurd. We should be able to be on the sidewalk, in front of that building, expressing our freedom of speech, while also being able to document anything that we can and hold the federal government accountable. Without being able to do that, all you are doing is allowing them to use a processing center as a detention center where we don't know how many people are held. We don't know how long they're being held any longer because we can no longer videotape them. We don't know any of the situations of what's happening to these people other than we see an ambulance every other day coming out there. It's absurd, it's unnecessary, and you are just aggravating as much as, I don't know, I'm just really pissed off with how this is being handled. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
So that concludes public comments. Mr. Clerk?
Thank you, Madam President. Next is item 12, Village President Report, Mayor Katrina Thompson.
So thank you, Mr. Clerk, and I want to address, and I'm gonna show a video too, but I want to address the residents first. I want to address Ms. Angela Patterson, because she claims I have a sex toy business. I have a right to own a business, which is a consulting business that I do have, so that's a correction. As it relates to a family member being paid $16,000 for whatever services she said it is for, my daughter is a school teacher, and she actually works at Lindop doing the summer program for summer school. She teaches at Freedom School, and she qualifies to do the job. She's highly qualified. So I just want to clear the record, but let's not negate the fact that our CPA, Mr. Tom Hood, is a CPA. Our finance director is a CPA, so let me just put that in the place. As it relates to the 25, I'm sorry.
I think that's great news.
As it relates to the 25 abandoned buildings, I'm not sure where she got 25 from, but those are her numbers. But I do want to make one thing clear. She ran against, this is political, she ran against me in this upcoming election in July. And what she don't tell you is that her husband attacked a parent over at Lindop School with a physical attack, which he's, I guess, on administrative leave from his current job for the harassment of that parent. So if we want to talk about truth and transparency, just put all your hands on the table. And let's live in the truth, and let's be transparent. Now, as it relates to Ms. Francine Smith, as I said before, when that incident happened, my condolences was to you and your family. Matter of fact, we met with, this is at the time when Commissioner Boykin was the first district commissioner for Cook County. We had you and your family in the office, and we had a conversation with you. Nothing has changed with whatever the program. I don't know what the process is as it relates to murders, but I've always showed you love, kindness, and compassion during that time, even your mother. So, but this is not time for us to go back on. I just want to clear the record on the accusations that you put out in public comment, and I have to make what the truth is. As it relates to Ian, we did meet. We did meet Ian, and we had a very good conversation as it relates to what took place as it relates to the tent. But what you failed to tell everybody is the medical tent that Karen asked us for, we provided that, and we thought it was a great idea on October 6th. But as time went on, people started moving furniture, we had propane tanks in there, all kind of stuff, we didn't know what was going on. So can you play the video for me, please? Next is Karen Bird? Okay.
Okay. Picture from one person who's been there one day, and I see the computer on their phone, and he can get every single person. With no point why and I think this is the title of one person that we can control the entire property.
This is called
Who are you feeling like?
What time do we have to get here to talk? I got
You're a coward. You're a sellout.
Everybody, thank you for coming out. Cut off quick, right?
Why don't we sit down and use our role? Instead of trying to create some narrative that doesn't exist. What are you trying to It's a narrative that doesn't exist. You are aiding the abetting the federal government. You are aiding the abetting the federal government. Everything we're doing.
No justice! No justice!
Shame on you, Willis! Shame on Willis! That's crazy! It's actually nuts! Corrupt as hell! You ready? Watch him when the body slams himself into someone else.
Let's keep moving, please. Thank you. Let's keep moving, please. Thank you.
It's over. Time to go.
Selling your soul for $50K? Really? It's hilarious.
You know I.C.E. and Border Patrol.
Just watch what that way. That way you can record Next town hall is on the 17th. Let's come back.
The next time will be 15 minutes of talking to
Conversation with you, Chief Hills. I still demand to have a conversation with you, sir. What are you saying? No, you're lying, sir. Threatening to shoot us with fire, sir. Who are you, sir? Who are you, sir? Who are you, sir? Who are you, sir?
Next town hall is on the 15th at 6:30. Let's come back.
Let's go. Lobby's closed, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
All right, bro.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Great job.
You guys stay safe, man. You guys stay safe.
We pretty hard. All right, bro. Good job, man.
This is the ordinance that she's breaking from her own village.
No, not really. There were two that.
It's good that you
No justice! No justice!
No peace!
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 Show them what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show them what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show them what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show them what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
You know it. Cut off abruptly, right?
Huh?
Yeah, cut off abruptly, right? It's over. Get out. Get out. What the heck?
Really bad.
No, this is the girl that needed her trash can.
Who is attacked? 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 Who is attacked?
ex-husband.
Who do you serve? Who do you protect? 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 Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who do you protect? 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 Who do you serve? This is infringing on our rights. My check! My check! My check! My check! My check! My check! My check!
My check.
My check!
My check. My check.
Because I know what he's saying.
Come on, how many cops can you make to lock a fucking door?
But she doesn't have time. She doesn't have
Agitators.
Yeah, they're calling us agitators.
Listen up! 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 Hello, hello! Listen up!
Everybody, listen up to the rabbi!
Listen up!
Everybody, listen to the rabbi!
Arguing about whether or not it's okay that the ICE facilities are already going to operate.
As we have witnessed, we are not given an opportunity to speak. And here's the thing, what we got to do, we got to take this fight to court. They're joking with us. They're playing with us. All of these violations is in our faces. They're doing this to our faces. Hey bro, hey bro, hey bro. Hey guys.
Yeah, I'll be right back. My car's just parked over here, so I'll be back in like a couple minutes.
We should have got you.
We need a PA right back.
I think my bullhorn's gone. Look, they're joking with us. They're playing with us. All of these violations is in our faces.
I was a gangster. Now I'm a journalist.
They're doing this to our faces. Hey bro, hey bro, hey bro. Hey guys.
How about I'm just riding my car. Yeah, I'll be right back. My car's just parked over here, so I'll be back in like a couple minutes.
I think my bullhorn's gone.
I've got it. I got a microphone in my car. You want it?
Oh, I yelled at Fox on Saturday. I was like, we're not big as we can. I'm like, it's not us.
Oh, yeah, you're holding your
Excuse me. Oh, let her go. Let her pass by.
The mayor's threatening you?
I didn't say the mayor. I said me.
Oh, I thought you said
one of
you.
your people.
One of your people?
Sorry.
That's when they get out of hand. Excuse me, my fault, officer.
Hey, Angela, you know what? You might win the next time.
Behind me,
Back. One of y'all already falling. Go back. Okay, well, he following.
I'm not with them. I'm just recording.
Hey, folks. Just checking on the guy who threatened me. It's okay.
Yeah, we good, man. Appreciate y'all.
Guys gotta go figure out how to lock that door.
Jake News 48.
Yeah, but y'all be talking about agitators, but y'all the ones agitating people.
What did you study recording people for?
I record because I'm a journalist, bro. I ain't got nothing against you, bro. Y'all started doing everything.
Why y'all following us? That's what I want to know. Why are you all following us? Why are you? So now y'all agitating?
I'm a black man. I'm from the west side. What did you even talking about? I'm about myself, bro.
This is what y'all call peaceful protesting? Are you serious right now?
Ain't no protest. I'm a journalist.
You think you can just come and do whatever you want with the government that you don't have to obey law and order? People are agitating. No. Because you're agitators. The Constitution, y'all try to leave. Y'all still constitutional. Y'all just following us. Y'all, let me make y'all famous right now. You guys are all insurgents. That's what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to overthrow the government of Broadview with your racist accusations, claiming that you love other nations, that you weren't racist. Why don't you walk away? Please listen to this man, because we actually own business here in Broadview. We're not coming from our suburban houses. We're not coming from Winnetka to come to
5 minutes away. We're
coming from the actual neighborhoods of
yeah, right. Whatever.
Come after you, right?
Whoa, what kind of boss, man?
Oh, you don't think so?
Do you guys forget where your ancestors came from?
No.
Are you guys forgetting where your ancestors came from? Go home. Go home. Go back to your businesses then. Fuck guys. Go back to your businesses then.
Same words. What part of that's not peace?
Not violent. Who's following you to your car? Who has cameras in your face? Who has people behind them yelling and screaming? All we were doing was going to our cars. And your people start following us with cameras and all this other stuff. And now all this is going on. All we were trying to do was walk to our cars. What did we do to you all? What did we do to us? We were walking to our cars. Literally walking to our cars. And now you see there's a crowd of you all chanting at us. Are you serious right now? And now you want to say that we're the aggressors? Because we're saying, yes, you did. This is non-violent. When you guys are the ones with the aggression. And guess what? Maybe you should turn around and preach that to your crowd, because they're the aggressors. You all are the aggressors. And you started it because you came up first statement.
But I am enraged right now.
You didn't come as a peaceful guy.
Okay, let me me speak then. Let me speak then. Every single person that has gone ahead and spoke to her nicely and reached out to her. She has a voice of every single Hispanic that has tried to reach out to her. So maybe you might try to she has accepted meetings.
That's exactly what I did tonight.
So what does that mean to you? Every single time she silences me. Every single time I come to the town hall meeting to speak about the ordinances that she's breaking from her own village, that is silencing
What you're saying about it being a new day?
Answer the question.
You just told me it was my turn to speak.
That question. Answer the first question. Why are you in our face? Why are you promoting?
I am not in your face.
Yeah, you jumped in my face. Remember the police were saying, you jumped in my face. We were saying peace. And she's hollering, fuck ICE. They're just saying, fuck ICE. Peace, that's all we were saying. And now you want to try and define to me what peace is when you don't have peace in you. How are you defining peace if you don't have peace? That's peaceful. That's peaceful. All I've seen is aggression.
Let's walk away from this situation. Let's walk away from this situation.
Aggression. I don't care where you live, where you're from, you've been aggressive here tonight. Everything has been as aggressive. Wait a minute, we're black people.
Y'all go over there.
Three-time felon was aggressive? Watching someone else that y'all want to go against.
Point out who followed you. You, because you're right here right now. I was over there. I came over here because one of the people came over there. Tell me who followed you. Tell me who followed you. I did not follow you. Tell me who followed you. I did not follow you. Agitator. So you need to be an agitator. No, I'm not. I'm telling you that you need to practice. You guys are lying. But you right here though. But you're right here though. You need your constituents. You need to.
Our focus is ICE. Our focus is ICE. Our focus is ICE.
Go away.
Our focus is that
But you're not an agitator. You're currently being an agitator. Why are you saying that you're trying to go against? You're being an agitator. Practice what you preach.
Our focus
That is not peaceful. You are not.
I get it, but I'm tired of people fucking agitating and the cops standing there not pretending like they don't know who the fuck
You're gonna continue to.
Crowds are dangerous. And all you guys do is keep it flaming. Keep it flaming. The crowd grows. You throw more salt in the pot. You put more cooks in the pot. You guys are so full of crap. Good night. You too. We were trying to have a wonderful weekend.
Not to come and ask you to go back, you guys kept coming.
Kept coming, aggressive. But saying we're antagonizing you, but you guys are fighting us hard with your cameras out. Saying that this is peace, that this is justice. This isn't peace, this is justice. This is selfish agenda. That's what this is. No, I don't want to give a statement. I've said all I need to say. Why y'all steady coming in our face? Why y'all steady running up with y'all?
Please let me do this myself. Please let me do this myself.
What we had to say.
My focus is ICE. My focus is ICE. My focus is ICE.
I can't say nothing back, right?
Their focus is us. Their focus is us. Their focus is us. None of us are ICE. None of us have any police credentials. We don't work for the government. If your focus is ICE, why are you surrounding us in a parking lot? If your focus is ICE, because we're not ICE. We're not associated with ICE. We do more for this community and communities all over this country. We send food to Ukraine. We send food all of 39 states. We feed people. That's what we do. We help our community. We enhance people. We strengthen families. What do you guys do? You come out here with high people, antagonizing with their cameras in their faces, following us to our car.
That's some people trying to get out. Can you guys just move them forward out of the way, please?
He's so scared that he's following us with the camera. And then here all you come with all this extra stuff. You guys are travesty. Calling yourself helping somebody. You need to help yourselves and pray more. That's what you need to do. Pray more. You're not helping anybody just piled out here tonight. You're focusing on yourself and attention. Y'all need attention. Y'all need attention. Go get attention somewhere and get you a TikTok. Go get you a TikTok.
No, Jake.
Bro, let's go over there. Let's go over there. Let's go over there. Just leave him alone, man. Leave him alone. No one. It's good. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
No, but we trying to.
Oh, now look.
Close your corrupt ass mayor, yeah. Put it like that.
What's the high
This is not important. Oh, this guy got threatened me? Are you kidding me? No, that's not I'm talking to him. Oh, I'm just literally following me.
Oh, my bad, sir.
Not a problem. Quite good.
tagging that
Bro,
over here.
all the cameras are on us like that.
And they're gonna look at
I'm concerned about you.
Don't tell me what
This shit gonna keep happening and it gonna go up here, right in the police parking lot. Watch. It ain't gonna be long.
I don't mind you good people, but if I want my voice to be heard, I'm gonna let it be heard.
Bro, you don't know what they can do.
I know in Chicago my whole life. I'm from the West Side.
You don't want this. Trust me, you don't want this. You don't want that. No one pulling guns out.
So why?
Right.
We don't want
like
these
you
people.
don't
Why?
know, like you don't know that I've had friends with the fucking heads blown out at Walmart for fucking bad company or something. You act like I'm not part of some shit.
Hey, why are we fighting each
What
other?
the fuck is that gonna prove though?
Somebody said you need a fist bump. What happened?
Nah, he came up on me like, why you always recording? I'm like, I'm a journalist. What the fuck? I just ain't scared, bro. I done been in shit like this.
You gonna knock him out.
Listen, but then.
Well, you don't.
Both sides are trying to intimidate, bro.
Video and the legalities of it.
I get my content. I don't care about all this shit.
Well, I'm just saying they have no knowledge of it at all about you have to.
No, last time I was up here, bro heard me saying like, trying to tell you what the fuck happened.
What are those? Are those the mayor relatives?
Yeah, that's exactly who it is.
I'm looking like, what the hell is going on?
But
the only reason
they just come out there, they understand she finna get a slashing.
The only reason somebody went over there because somebody supposed to be threatening her.
Somebody followed them to the car. Where he at? With the glasses. Where he at?
Who threatened who?
I called the news out.
What dude that with the glasses?
You me, bro? I called the news out.
He did follow him to the car. Right there with that green jacket on, bro.
For as much as they don't deserve to be proud of their outfit.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be doing all that.
They put the camera all up in the air to record that. I called the news out to watch us perform on our issues. Not to have this. Now they're gonna put that on the news. It was a competition instead of what we really our message was.
Yeah, because
You see what I'm saying? So we got
uses about stuff.
So I saw the guy put a camera up. It just doesn't give us those families who rely on us right now. They really are relying on us to stand with them and keep the names alive.
Something gonna happen.
It got to be on that focus.
I'm trying to tell y'all.
You know what I'm
Something
saying?
gonna happen.
I know they don't know, bro.
Everybody ain't from Broadview. Something is gonna happen,
bro.
He shouldn't have followed them to the car.
No, you shouldn't have. Absolutely.
Motherfuckers got to stand. They chant whatever they saying. They say we finna get out of here because we don't want to hear this shit. And bro, follow them all the way to their motherfucking
That's
car.
absolutely
Yeah,
no.
like, that shit lame.
Absolutely
and the
no.
motherfucker got women with them and all that shit. That shit lame. So motherfuckers just got to
You know
call
what
that
they
shit
can
out
do?
for what it is.
Go drop them up, come right back and start shooting up everybody. And then guess what?
We gotta be smart.
Guess what? So then we get
That's when you ain't finna do shit. You just following them because you at a police station. Let's be real. You want to follow them if we want at this motherfucking police station?
That's true. We gotta be smart, guys. We gotta fucking focus on this.
Whole shit y'all be trying to push every time it just look like a joke because shit like this happen.
It's
Like,
a
this
step
shit
back.
look
This
corny
is a
as
step back.
Or two.
When emotions go high, we lose focus. We lose our direction, we lose our aim. And it's very important that we don't lose our poise and stay disciplined. Going up to that group was a no-no.
Coming up to me where I got my sisters, aunties, and all that shit with me.
They come up here, they come up here deep, 20, 30 deep, bro. And guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? You don't know the west side of Chicago. I live the west side of Chicago.
I still live on the west side.
And they know this, bro. You can't come in on someone's hood and act out like the dude did me the other day. You can't do that. You don't know this community, man. You don't know this community.
Shit like that, y'all don't even know. Y'all doing
Then
all that
guess
talking.
what? They know
been
we're
on
going
the
to
phone for
protest
10
on
minutes,
Saturday.
bro. Shit
You know what
cannot
they'll
be
do?
sweet, bro.
They all show up at protest on Saturday. Then we got to worry about ICE. We got to worry about someone retaliation, bro. You see what I'm saying? We can't add more onto our issues. We got enough on our plate right now. We gotta focus our energy on what we gotta focus on. And you think it's a game? I'm telling you, they don't play. They don't play, bro.
Enjoy all this shit. It just take from the whole message.
These are game bangers out here, man. Don't know this lifestyle like I know. We know this lifestyle.
Excuse me.
Don't these are game bangers, bro. Look, ma'am, I'm sorry to offend you.
Don't judge. You don't know my background. You don't know these people's background. So don't judge.
I'm sorry to offend you, but I know what I'm talking
that
about.
That person's a different color.
We know what we're
don't
talking
judge.
about. We know what we're talking about.
Don't judge, because we all come from different backgrounds. You don't know what background
I don't want no one to get hurt.
From,
I don't want no one to come in and retaliate with
at the same time, we're all grown, though. But
you can't. Grown don't stop bullets. Grown don't stop bullets. Grown don't stop bullets.
If this shit was out west, this don't happen. I don't give no fuck what nobody from or what you been through. If this shit was on the west side of Chicago, this shit wouldn't happen. People wouldn't be acting this motherfucking rowdy and tough.
Effort against ICE, and we're so fucking fragmented right now. Like this is.
We
so
gotta direct our emotions to what the emotions should be directed. The direction of our emotions has to be focused on the core goal, and that goal cannot be deviated. I don't care what people say. I don't care how much they get in our face. We gotta be poised and disciplined in this fight. You can't lose focus.
These protests turn into a gang.
Exactly, and then we lose credibility instantly. No one want to support thug stuff, thug life. They don't want to support that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? We already looked as We already looked as agitators and the narrative they put out there. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to add to the narrative. We don't want to add to the stereotype. We want to diffuse the stereotype and stand on the business that we do.
Clearly ain't so.
Same here.
I don't know. Some of them were like.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
We gotta direct. We gotta do better. We gotta do better.
I separated myself.
We gotta do better, man.
We
gotta do better. We put those cameras way up in the air, man. You still put competition on Broadview outside, man. That's all right. They're all right. You know, and I have reported. I provided all these media out here to record us doing our work, doing our focus on this stuff. I didn't want the narrative to give this discussion system an olive branch to call us what they want to call us. I didn't want to give that. I didn't want to give that. I want to give them the positive movement that we're doing and challenging the powers that be that has a system that's amplified and focused to destroy our movement. You see what I'm saying? That's where our focus has got to be. It's got to be on that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll try to keep people focused.
We all got to try to keep it focused. We all got to try.
Yeah.
We got to try. We got to direct that energy, that energy that we feel, and to put it towards who is the enemy.
I know.
The enemy is the one that's
protester like y'all last claimed.
Huh?
Stick to being a peaceful protester like y'all last claimed.
Facts.
And the shit be looking anything but peaceful every goddamn day. That's just the truth.
I don't know. I think we've been pretty peaceful, at least just when I'm out.
What's just peaceful about this?
You can't be doing that.
You
about
be
this?
peaceful.
Yeah.
I can get you that, not this motherfucking crowd.
I mean, anger and aggression,
It's not peaceful. Look at the words you
Anger
just
and
said.
aggression have their place, right?
Anger
but
and
it's chess, not
aggression,
checkers.
the fucking opposite of
Because
peace.
what's about to happen next? She said you get one more chance, then we clear the courtroom. Would it happen immediately or we hold it?
I totally want to hear. I
How you
totally want to
ain't
hear what
going
she
in
has
there
to
acting
say.
like that gonna make the mayor
Even
do
if I disagree
anything
with
you
her, I
want
want to
to
hear what
do.
she has to say.
And guess
I'm
what,
totally
y'all?
with you.
She's my activist. She works with me.
Yeah, I'm totally with
And
you.
I want her to observe our work.
Right.
That's why y'all tent gone
No, I
shit like
totally-
this.
yeah.
That's why she'll do some spiteful shit like take y'all tent.
Right.
Why wouldn't she?
Yeah,
We
right.
give her a reason.
Motherfucker hollering and cussing and
We give her
calling
a
me
reason.
names.
What do we do? We fight the legal way. We fight that way. We can't give them the most they want.
And if something changes at some point, that's fine, right? The anger and all those things are valid. When you're out organized and you're getting run the fuck over, right?
Exactly, yeah.
It ain't valid. Motherfucker just want to show their ass. This shit ain't valid.
But the anger is coming from the police.
The anger, the anger is allowed to exist,
This shit
but
ain't
it has
helping
to be
nobody in that
interacted with.
detention center or shit. This ain't helping the cause y'all claim y'all going for or shit.
Exactly.
You can't lie to motherfuckers and sit here, oh, the anger is valid. No, the fuck it ain't.
It's
But
valid.
the anger
It
comes
has
from the
to be-
ice facility, bro.
It has to be
Motherfuckers
interacted
having
with
a
in the
good
right
time,
way.
bro.
Exactly.
That's what motherfuckers doing. Having fun, being disrespectful. That's what motherfuckers doing, bro.
No, I'm not having fun.
So,
Well, don't cry when the fucking tent get took.
Exactly.
And
So,
you
like-
definitely was crying because I was right there recording the shit.
Me?
Yeah.
I wasn't crying.
Whining.
Whining?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm out here protesting. I'm not.
And then they giving y'all 10 minutes to get the shit. You still right there, bitch. Bitch. Coward. Then they said, that's why you got fired. Because he's sitting in the man's face calling them bitches.
Maybe.
You gonna keep getting the motherfucker time who calling you bitches?
Me? I don't know, man. I mean, I feel
It's
like
a
if I was
better
in
way
the,
to do this shit on my
Facts.
kids. That's why
If I
I
was in the
separated
cops
myself
position,
from
I would
y'all.
just do what's
Because
legal.
motherfuckers is doing this shit wrong as hell. That's just the truth.
So then what's the next steps? Like realistic, everybody, it was,
The same bullshit.
no, but like we're here. It gets to be different, right? If it's not
Somebody
working,
gotta say it. Give a fuck.
But it
Well,
needs
then
to be
we gotta
everybody. No, it needs to
talk
be
about how it
organized is
can
what
be
it needs
different.
to be. Exactly.
It's an emotionally charged situation. People need to learn how to
Gotta challenge feelings.
And maybe that means you meet an hour early and you scream about it. You meet an hour after and you scream about it, and that's all fine. But like,
Or you just simply don't scream every day.
Well, without a hierarchy,
Screaming every goddamn
you just
day is what you used
just
to
got
do.
people
Stop
acting.
screaming completely.
So if you don't have a hierarchy, then you just gonna have people just screaming and too much stuff going on.
Well, then what?
Yeah, you don't have a guy.
You can't win.
No, you can't win like that because if they walk into the car and the girl come over and say somebody threatened me, I'm like, huh? What somebody? They over at the door. What somebody doing way over there? Who was way over there? He need to be informed.
Why should she show a motherfucker any type of petty if they
So you guys gotta get that part together.
Even
You
if it
can't
is
just
valid,
do
but
stuff
you
just
trying
because
to
you're
accomplish
mad.
something. You trying to get something done, so you gotta bite your fucking tongue. You gotta play the fucking role.
What did I do today?
I ain't talking
What did
about
I
you.
do? I didn't scream.
But I mean,
I didn't scream.
no justice.
But so they're over there and they're gonna leave at some point. So what do you want to do next? Because they're gonna come every single time, no matter what. So all we can. You also have knowledge and wisdom though, and it sucks that
They
like.
don't listen to that. They want to be right.
They got a lot of wildness going on.
They want to do that. I'm
I
not
hear you.
to make money off them and try to tell they ass something right.
So
I don't disagree with you, but they're gonna be here every time. So you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to keep trying. What's the other option? What's the
I mean,
other
if
option?
they came to do something, then you come to do what you came to do. You know,
Say it again?
if you come to do something, then you come to do what you came to do. If you come to do something else,
They
then
did.
that's
They did what they came to do. What they came to do wasn't helpful though, right?
yeah. But what about our
That's the
kids?
problem. They did exactly what
So
they came to do.
why does us being in two circles help though? Like it's gotta be united, right? We're never gonna get anywhere.
I know he ain't calling no motherfucker.
Bro, they just got a lot of cars, bro. That's it, bro.
Yeah, because he been waving down and calling motherfuckers.
Bro, we from the same place as them. You know how that shit go. A
Yeah,
lot of
but
these
they
protesters don't even understand what the fuck will happen. Bad shit will happen
Bad
on my
stuff will
kids.
happen, bro.
No, they don't.
You gotta just allow it to roll off. You know, it's just too important.
Or at least really set it off. All that halfway step.
Well, exactly. Well, that's the thing. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. There's no in between.
You can't half do it. You can't half do it. You're gonna do something. You gotta go all the way. You know,
but like, there's things to be learned from y'all, right? Like,
everybody don't want to be taught.
That's fine, but
we're here talking now.
Gotta be more organization.
Yeah.
How we handle it.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
but see, when you talk like this and then you still don't have a structure, you got one guy over there, he ain't heard nothing. So now, you know, you gotta have some type of meeting or something.
Yes,
because
exactly.
if you got a guy
Exactly
way
that.
over there, he ain't heard nothing. He don't know about no rules.
And it needs to be.
He did a good thing.
Yeah.
But it needs
He
to
over
be a
there
communal
proud of fucking
accountability
himself.
thing, right? Because
He
it's one of
is.
those things like when the person next to you is getting escalated, you tap them on the shoulder and say, we need to go. Because it's one of those things where it's like everybody's feeding off each other. There needs to be a plan in front. So
I
go
don't
over there,
think-
get their information.
I don't think too many people knew because they came over there and they say somebody just threatened me, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Who the
Nobody
fuck just
until she
threatened
came
you?
over. No one even knew it was.
Nobody
going on.
knew what was
I
going
agree,
on
yeah.
over there. So you had a stray
We're
over
not.
there.
We're not saying that you did it.
You had a stray over
We're not
there
trying to
fucking
say that
around.
you didn't.
But that's because everybody went in with no plan, right? And the second something was
I think the person knew better. I think the person knew better because if they not holding the meeting, right?
Right.
What the hell you following them to the car for?
you mean them following them on purpose?
Yeah.
Of course. That's the whole point.
You got a stray. Why in the fuck is he over there? If you let him deal with that shit by himself, then it's been a problem over there.
But they'll listen to you. They will at least get quiet and you'll get a chance, right? Because this isn't gonna work. It's gonna get uglier and uglier.
Well, they can keep doing what they want to. I'm prepared. I've been the worst shit.
Let's gather everybody together real quick, please.
Okay.
Hey guys.
Go over the go.
Everybody, can you come over here? You guys come over. You
I
come
can
over
hop
here.
on the goddamn phone too, so I don't give a fuck. I could clear this bitch out too.
Annika.
I'm Derek.
Annika, sorry.
I'm Johnny.
Come to my house.
Is that a police truck over here?
You would say it. They're not going to do it.
Well, I know the
Right there. Yeah, he just came in this lot and then went over there.
Everybody, can y'all come over here?
He probably
Come
better
on, please.
Ain't nobody watching shit like that but me and you.
You know, Derek, I'm sad that you weren't doing this the whole time. Like you were.
Oh, right.
Different approach. That shit ain't gonna get a motherfucker nowhere.
Oh,
Y'all
but
come over here,
man,
please,
it
real
was
quick.
glorious.
Real quick.
It was glorious.
The whole time
Just
she was
real
over
quick.
here.
All right, just listen up, right? This really important, y'all. It's really important. Amen. Amen. It's really important. I don't want to focus blame on no one. That's not the problem. That's not the issue right now. What happened. Now we gotta move forward. We gotta learn from this and try to regroup and then refocus what our focus
Stop
is.
following people to their goddamn car. The truth is the truth. You talking about you don't want to point no blame? He followed them to the fucking car. Where he at?
Hey, bro.
He's still over there.
Hey, bro. Let me finish up.
Well, you need to start right.
Let me
Starting wrong.
Let me do this right now.
Accountability is key. He shouldn't have did that shit.
Accountability is key, so we sure he's right.
Let the rabbi speak, please.
Nobody want to hear that. I'm grown. We outside.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Speaking on
Hey guys, hey.
You guys come here.
Y'all coming, please?
Autonomous man.
He's waiting to talk. He's waiting to talk to someone.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, but listen, yeah, we got to think about our fellow person, our fellow activists, because any extracurricular we do when we're doing this work here can be detrimental, and I just don't want to see. Like I protect you guys or try to direct this to be peaceful in the protest. It goes for us as well. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want us to lose our core, and this is our core. And the fact is that any motions we put forth out like that, it can turn to be an ugly situation. Okay.
I hear you, Rabbi.
You know what I'm saying? So let me just finish, please. And so we just got to redirect and we could refocus our attention to what our aim is, and that focus is ICE. That lawsuit, did you all download the lawsuit? I downloaded it. The lawsuit that was filed, the civil lawsuit was filed to the two plaintiffs of what's happening at facility. I downloaded that lawsuit, and I began to read it, and it gave me more motivation to get here to say what I have to say here, because of the fact that what's happening in that facility is inhumane. That should be our focus right now. And those families are right now depending on each and every one of us to deliver what they can't deliver. They're scared. If they lose you, what they got? Who's speaking for them?
I would like to take a step. So I hear what you're saying, but I want to give 2 points of dissent here. And that's that it is incredibly important that we remain autonomous, that we remain united as a community with the understanding that we are all individuals who are activists in our own way, and that we don't shame people for making different decisions, right? We all have a role to play, and you are a great defense. When it is time, you remind people to assess their risk, and that is massive. That's huge, because we get caught up, we forget, right? But at the same time, if we hadn't have pushed on Saturday, we wouldn't have gotten up to the ICE facility. We wouldn't have gotten face to face with ICE, and we did, man. We were face to face with them, and that is what we want. And that is what we showed Cook County. This is what we want. We want to be facing off with ICE, not you. You're a waste of our time. We'll get back to you later. You are always a problem. You will always be a problem. But ICE is our focus, and you're standing in our way. And by remaining autonomous and people knowing the risks, knowing that, hey, we're about to get kettled, and it's 10 o'clock at night, maybe those of you that don't want to get arrested at 10 p.m. should go home. They stepped back and they kept watch, and they warned us when we had PD coming up, and PD turned around. They turned around and we made it up there. So it's just, I understand what you're saying, but if we're willing to get arrested, if we're willing to get pulled for the movement, that is not a bad choice. It is the way that we get through to these guys that they're not our problem. ICE is, and it's the way that we show the community that we stand with them, risks or not.
I respect that, Matt, and definitely civil disobedience is important. I'm not saying it's not.
Sure.
But the fact is, I did an interview today on Santana Jackson's podcast, and this is the daughter of Jesse Jackson, who I'm trying to get all of us to go visit the Rainbow Push. But that video, any of those, so they know my work. They know my work. And to get a level of support outside of Broadview, it's necessity. I'm working with NAACP right now as well. They also want to support us. But when they see us not engaged in what we're doing, it pushes people away. I can't make an argument when I'm having people who wants to support us, because I know how they run. It ties my hand to get what I need to get us in that next level. You see what I'm saying? So I just need us to really channel on what it is, and listen. If I can't control everyone here, and I'm not trying to. I'm only advising. If anyone feels the need to do what you do, that's your prerogative. Please, that's the first right now. But it's the narrative that's being put on us that I'm concerned about. This guy is going to go into file his petition to the Supreme Court to bring the National Guard in Broadview.
He's going to do that whether we are
I understand.
standing there
But
or not.
let me finish. The fact is that unknown happening, we have a federal judge is standing on our side right now. And I just don't want to give a federal judge is standing on our side any inkling of saying, "Hey, I changed my mind." I don't want to give her that luxury to even having that. So it's like in the trenches of going through this fight, it's important for us, even myself. You know, I had the issue the other day. I thought about when I left there about what happened to me. Hey, Rabbi, you gotta channel that energy where it needs to be channeled, because we're not the enemies. The enemy is in that building. You see what I'm saying? So, first accountability starts with me. Okay? Accountability starts with me, and I'm going to get to what my man's saying. Accountability starts with me, and we all are leaders here in our own capacity, whatever you do, whether it's getting someone a ride, or whether it's doing medical attention, or whatever you do, you're a leader in this fight. And so we just got to always remember who we're standing for. And I'm all for that. If you know my record or see my record, I'm the one that wanted to shut down Dan Ryan in 2020. That was me. After Father Flager, and I was second. I didn't shut down the Dan Ryan. And do you know how many state police came out to Chicago? You saw what we saw on the weekend? Add that 2 times on both sides of how many police was in Chicago.
But can we?
Thousands.
Can we say that real change happened before they let loose riot police and dogs on people in Missouri? Like, that is the history of change. It is. There are those of us that stand in peace, but we accept that we are autonomous, and we accept the risk that that our rhetoric will be twisted and manipulated to make us look like evil or cruel individuals in order to protect a badge that only protects itself. And then we do it right? We do it with our voices, we do it with the law, and we keep pushing, and it fails us, and we do it again, and a little angrier each time. And that is how history happens. That is how change happens. And I hear what you're saying. I just think it's very important that we don't say that the NAACP is not going to stand with us if we don't change our rhetoric, or we don't start dispersing.
I'm saying they want to help us. There are so many people out there in a looking right now. Reverend Sharpton's organization. They're looking at us. These are all of my connections. You see what I'm saying? So
you say us, but everyone's you say us, but everyone's autonomous. Like, everyone is their own individual. So
are we together though when we're here, right? Like
we're all here supporting the same cause.
Too, right? It's
One
like,
thing I have to add.
So like there's a difference, right, between how you choose to show up when you're organizing, right? And I think that everybody will agree that's autonomous. But can we agree that this is chess, not checkers? And so the way that you show up here impacts every single person within this, right? So like if there's one thing that we can leave tonight with, let it be to get on the same page of how we approach this space, because they will take it and twist it and push this narrative, that narrative, this, that, and the third. It's all premeditated, right? That's playing into their hands. And so it's just, no one's telling you what to do, but to walk in there and all be on different pages doesn't help us anything, right?
And one thing I wanted to add to what she said, which is really important, that there's not many of us, and our faces, we all know our faces, right? We're individuals, but when each one of us makes some mistakes, and if you make a mistake, it's going to follow you,
everybody.
So we have to be very smart about what we do.
We're out organized.
Because this is what happened right now, just pushes like 2 steps behind.
Yeah, it's gonna get spin falsely.
It's gonna get spin correctly.
Know what happened. Everybody tonight know what happened. But there was many cameras that's a false, like there could be false narratives spread on what happened tonight. And then that, like he said, like who knows how they're gonna look at it now. Like, even though we were just using our First Amendment rights and doing everything we usually do, but like with how many cameras were here, how many like cameras are on right now, like
they'll take it.
Like he said, like you do something that comes on me, and you do something that comes on you. Like we are all one. Like, and we are a community that stands together.
That is saying that in that same vein, it's saying that the mayor condemning us all because one person had a case of beer on her car is okay. It's not okay. I mean,
That's
by
what the mayor
saying
said,
that
right?
we are
That's how I'm
reflective of
thinking
one
about it.
another. Hold on, you got to finish too, right? By saying that we are fully reflective of one another, we are again removing our autonomy and our ability to make decisions. What we need to do is make sure that we are making decisions. We are doing it as a collective, but those are for righteous acts, right? You don't walk into the street on your own, right? That is for safety. It's not because I don't agree you should be walking into the street. We do this together, we fight together. And then there was something else you said that I had to say before, and I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember what I
but
said.
that's
I just
okay.
said it.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, I agree. I agree with everybody in the crowd tonight, unfortunately.
I don't think that this level of like individualism is really helping us, and like I might be taking a step back because of that. Sorry, I had something to actually say, and I've
lost Katrina.
No, that's
all right. It's all right, bro.
I think we had a good opportunity tonight to bring some community members in with us, and that seem like they understand what we're saying and why we're here. And I feel like that took a couple steps back from.
I spoke with every single one of those speakers.
Oh yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
And I got their
And
contact
I
info.
hope that we can continue that, bring in more people from the community.
Francis, remember what they were going to say.
What I was going to say is that in my time here, I've heard a lot of people reiterate the principle of don't talk to agitators, don't engage with agitators, don't start things with them because it distracts from the main goal, the primary cause. And I think this was an example of a failure of that. And I'm not trying to say that the people in that crowd were agitators, but it's just, I think the same principle can be applied in a multitude of ways. Like, obviously, conversation is good, and I don't think that's a distraction from the cause, but arguing and fighting and confrontation that gets nowhere is exactly that. It's, getting nowhere. And I think that's all that was.
Especially right after seeing that everything, like the little thing we do bad, it reflects, like it gets amplified, and they're using the little things that we do bad, and that was just not good.
My last remark that was going to connect the two was that like this intense individualism, where like if somebody wants to be a detriment to the cause, just let them. It's like this is why we were extremely fragmented today. I watched the police ceremoniously close the doors in front of Mayor Katrina Thompson, and then herd us out to the streets, and then we just started fighting amongst ourselves.
Mm-hmm. I want to go on record saying that I was over here talking with the residents and actually have no concept of what happened with that gentleman. So
I was looking at you. But
let me just
That makes sense.
We're not
I
covering
feel
up.
like a lot of the conversation, we're all on the same page, and maybe that's where the disconnect was with all of this.
Right.
But I think most of us are kind of like, all right, yeah, let's reset. We're out organized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely have no idea what happened with the agitator inside. I'm assuming it's the one who threatened us, openly. Yeah, that sounds right.
But they're gonna do that all the time. There's gonna be people doing that all the time.
Right. It happens every day.
We can't engage.
Yesterday, some Florida Proud Boy guys push an old man to the ground, right? Like, how do you not react to that?
Yeah.
That's tough.
No, and that time we reacted.
That's totally different.
Yes, that was totally different.
I mean,
There's like situations. It's one
Yeah.
thing if they're physically abusing
And the
somebody
way
on
we
react.
I'm gonna reiterate what Seth, but if we get one thing from this meeting, can we not? Obviously, I can't control any of you.
You can control me.
No. But could we all agree not to? No, you're good. Just not to interact with an agitator account.